Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Mane chasing after it. Played back in. It's a searching pass.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here.
Decent shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal!
There is the breakthrough.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Szoboszlai, spread out to the left. Nice interception, well timed. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. Oh, what has happened here?
Now, what about a counter-attack? Lojek. Gnonto.
Gets a good foot in there. Tries a shot!
It's bounced back off the post. That's a shade optimistic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Szoboszlai is in a really good position out wide. Simeone.
Mane, foot in.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Decent hit from there.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Madueke. Szoboszlai. Ball comes in.
Terrific header! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
That has not gone well.
Oh, some tackle that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Szoboszlai. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Simeone.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chance! Oh, taken with style. They have
done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
Face to face with... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And he has been fouled there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Lojek is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's worked... Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tanaka. And it's Soboslai. And he welcomes it in. It's a pretty loose pass. Koulibaly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. There they go, hunting in packs. Now it's Berardi. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Dundee United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. That's going to go a long way. Looking to play him in. No way through. And he's managed to get rid. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's gone looking for safety. Great vision. That's been slipped through. And he's managed to get free. He's one-on-one, surely!
Added time.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivers with whip. He's on it, can he get away? Cleared without complication. Can he get it through? He's through here. He's free. Chance for a shot! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there is the half-time whistle. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 2. Coming on
Here
the
we
field
go again.
is number 98.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicely weighted ball, good take. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 10.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well, there's the clearance. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's having a shot! That carried quite a threat. Tanaka. Could move up a gear here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Simeone. He's onside. Vieto! And he nearly went all the way.
Vieto clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take and a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
The attendance
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Simeone. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's picked it up out wide. Flings, there's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Well, this is much chance, surely! In he goes again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
The goal scorer for Arsenal, Number 9, Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now.
And he's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's the shot! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everyone,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
the
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate. Chance! Goal! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he...
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Can he finish? And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team.
And he shoots! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Takes a shot! He has done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
They're still trying to make a game of this. He's away! The Twinkie! Oh, what has happened here? And this is Mane! Mane! And a chance! They've scored! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space.
The Twinkie! It's a goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pressing hard. Could be danger here.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that has left him in a heap. Mane has got himself a free kick. Koulibaly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly back in business. Tanaka, and it's Szoboszlai. For Szoboszlai, passes coming off in quick succession here, played backwards here. So what can they make of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Marcos Rojo. Lojek, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Mane. Estupinian. That's really well manoeuvred. Passing nice and neat. Thinks one through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Estupinian gets into a good position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Shifted it to the flank. Lojek, little pass back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly away. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Mane. Estupinian. Gnonto. Looking for options for movement. An instinctive delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Quality ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, great save! Gnonto. And it's Szoboszlai. And he's let fly! And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Somewhat off target.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's the chance to counter. Koulibaly. And back to the keeper they go. And the half-time whistle goes. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution for Arsenal, number 29. Coming on to replace him
And we're off again.
number 18.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't.
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Marcos Rojo. And Frimpong.
Arsenal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
That's an excellent interception. That's a good ball out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Madueke. Coming on the field is number 28.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. He's a sharp little ball here. Simeone goes steaming forward, tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Oh, nice touch.
Simeone, and he's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Mane really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He has found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Dundee United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pinches it off him. Chance here to counter. And it's Soboslai. Could try cutting inside here. Swings in across. He's having a shot!
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal with the corner. They're first. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vieto, and he's been shifted off it. And it's Vieto. And he welcomes it in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now the breakaway. Well, that is one way to stop him. Aims beyond. Can he finish? It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 4, Soboslai. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. And that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marcos Rojo. Alex Simeone, great vision.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a promising position. And they can counter here.
There will be
Simeone in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That's the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?